All right, here we go. Kicking off game number 5 of the Littleton Slapshot. Today's game is against Monument. I believe they're the local Warriors. Fraser so far sitting undefeated in this tournament. 5-0. This particular rink's got pillars and some viewing issues. We'll see what kind of. Hopefully we get some good quality streaming for you folks. Alright, face-off taken. Here we go. Fraser's already getting it up into Monument Zone. We're trying to reverse course, sending it back. It's Purdy along the boards. Fighting. Good little check by Judah there into the boards. The Garmo battling for it. Pucks it over. Going to be stolen away by a Monument player. Back to Purdy, though. He chips it around. Puck loose along the boards. Looks like the Garmo fighting for it. Monument's going to come up with this one. Going to send it around. The wrong boards are going to bring it down, get it into neutral ice. They're going to have an opportunity here as they have a couple players to beat. A lot of great back check there by Thomas as he sends it back around. Seeing it around the boards. Today we're going to have Bobo in net. And here comes the Garmo trying to get it out of the Fraser zone. Got pushed from behind. No call. Sent back. Puck's loose. Miles in a foot race. Another Monument player's got to hit a steam though. Miles sends it up. Purdy tries to get it cleared out. It does not clear. Monument has it. Setting it up. Trying to get a shot off of Ridge's pads. Another shot off of the pads. Ridge able to keep that one out. Already a couple of shot opportunities for Monument here as we get a little opportunity. Here comes Madsen. He's got one to beat. Gonna be able to send one in. No, he takes it around. Trying to go for the wraparound. A great pass to McNeil. Or no, to Moon. And a score by Moon. Little Fraser 1-0 to start the game. That was a great decision by Madsen as he had the puck. Looked like he was gonna take the shot. Decided to go swing it around the net. Where he found Moon set up nicely right in front. Beautiful pass and assist from Madsen to Moon. All right, put Fraser up 1-0. Here we go. Second face-off here. Waldo has it back, sending it up. Gonna get it into the locomotive's zone. Stolen away by Spassky for anything happens with it. Monument bringing it down, trying to get it cleared out. Gonna have that happen. Gonna go all the way down. Icing is waved off, so puck's gonna go around. That sounded like a whistle, but I think it was somebody actually whistling. Okay. Puck went back around. Gunner able to get it all the way out, and the puck's just gonna keep going. So Monument player fell. Monument has it, sends it around their own boards. Sent back. Noon in possession. Got a couple of players draped all over him. Knocked away from board. Slap shot taken. That was from Waldo. A little bit high over the net. Here's Shapansky battling for it in the far corner. The puck goes out in the gunner's body. Keeps it in. Puck over. And going to get cleared out. Bella's first one to it. Sends it over to Waldo. Waldo chips it in to neutral ice. Moon has it for a hot second. Gets it into the Monument zone. Moon making a move. Swinging it around. Lining himself up. Coming back around the board. Coming around the net, back behind the net again. He's looking for someone to open themselves up. Too many players. He's just going to send it over to Shapansky. Shapansky takes the hard angle shot, tries to find Bellis. It's a little too much traffic right there in the crease. Moon sending it up. Purdy sends it to Shapansky. Back over to Moon. Moon fighting for it. Got a little bit of pressure on him. Moon back there. Back to Shapansky. Guy draped all over him. Shapansky's trying to get it off the wall. Finally gets it out to Moon. Moon skates it around. We're just holding on to this puck. Sending it over. Back to Shapansky. Gets knocked into the boards. Moon back, and the puck's going to go back behind the net again. Bellis in pursuit. And looks like Monument's finally going to have possession. As Daily Gold puts a whole lot of pressure on and is able to dump it, and we go for the line change. While Monument tries to collect. It was a great series of just holding onto the puck and letting some time go down. Here's Purdy with the harassment. Monument sends it back, gonna go to Thomas. Thomas sends it out, back behind the net. DeVarmo fighting for it. DeGarmo to Purdy up against the wall here and sends it out. Monument's got a player going to have an opportunity here with a one-on-one. Miles putting a lot of pressure on, too much. Monument unable to set up for a shot. Puck goes back behind the net. DeGarmo has it. Bring it around. Gonna get it out. Gonna get it into the Monument zone. Owens bringing it in. Oh, up to the doorstep. Goalie denied though. Puck goes out. Let's see if we're gonna have an icing call or not. And we're gonna have an icing call here as the puck was chipped in and come all the way back. 1-0 with 9:23 left in the first period. Fraser up. Thomas taking the face-off. Sit back. DeGarmo sends it out towards the net. Battle in the far corner. DeGarmo has it again, sending it out, looking for some help. Gonna find Daily Gold, sends it over towards McNeil. Back over. Gunner able to squeeze the puck between the boards. Back to McNeil. McNeil has it, sends it out. Puck goes looking for the pass was DeGarmo. Puck goes out. Monument going to try to take it out for a quick second, but Thor steals it away. Puck goes back. Oh, bad bounce, so we're going to have a breakaway opportunity for Monument. We'll send it out. The shot was just wide left. Stayed on the ice. Puck goes up to the blue line. Smacked away by Gunner before any shots have been able to be taken. Judah able to send it out. Monument comes back. 3 Fraser players around him, unable to take the shot. Puck in the far corner, sends it up to the defenseman. He whiffs on it. Stolen away by Waldo, but Monument has it at the blue lines. Gonna try and set it up, sends it, and Miles able to intercept before it makes it to the goalie. Miles coming down. He's got a 3-on-1 as the rest of the team has gone for a change. Miles breaks the guy's ankles with putting on the full brakes. And Monument just ices this one. We're going to be able to get the rest of our change out. Face-off going to be taken deep in Monument zone. Always a good place for it. Looks like we're going to have Moon, Matson, Shapansky. No move! Coming up. Purdy and Kolpa at defense, so Moon taking the face-off. Puck gets out. Battle for it still. Monument had a quick possession and swiped away. Puck goes back up. Back to Miles. He dumps it in the Moon. Moon makes a move. Brings it down, looking for some help. Sends it back to Kolpa. Kolpa just going to do the hard shot. The net has been knocked off the mooring. I don't know if anybody knows that or not. Back over to Matson. Matson's got it. Send it out. It's going to get behind the net and swipe around. Shapansky there to collect. Sending it up. A lot of bodies. And all right, Purdy now has it. Sends it up. Looking for an open lane here. Purdy sending it up. And it's going to get deflected out. Kept in by Matson. Puck in. Battle for it with Moon. And finally going to get dumped out. Purdy, the first one there, sends it back towards Kolpa. Kolpa looking for help to Shapansky. Beautiful pass to Moon. It's going to be a 2-on-1 with too much from the Monument players and able to knock Kai off track as he brings it around. He's got Gold in. Dumps it off towards Gold, who takes a slapper. Loose puck in front as the goalie was able to keep Gunner's shot from going in. Puck back, and it's going to get bounced all the way. I think we're going to have icing, and we do. A couple of opportunities for Fraser there. Got a slap shot. Looked like it was loose for a second. Monument able to recover and sent it out for the icing. Face-off going to be taken by Thomas. We got Back there is Bellis as well to help him out, and DeGarmo. DeGarmo with the puck, brings it around, looking for some help in the slot. DeGarmo has it, bounces off the goalie's pads. The ref called it, even though the puck was not covered. Taking away an opportunity for a Fraser rebound, but we'll have a new face-off coming up. Puck drop, looks like it's gonna go back. Daily Gold has it, swatted for, sends it up. DeGarmo collecting, sending it out to the crease. Bounces off the goalie's leg pads, and he's able to mitt that. Another face-off coming off. We're gonna have Thomas taking this one. Thomas sends it up, it's in some skates. Thomas goes and collects it himself, sends it back. Oh, we have a Bellis opportunity. Puck was ever floating around their front, sends it back again. Trying to keep the puck in this Monument zone. Bouncing it around. Back over towards Waldo. It is going to leave, though. And go down the ice to Daily Gold, the first one to collect. Sends it up hard. It's going to bounce into the Lafayette zone. DeGarmo there to collect. Sends it back to Bellis. Bellis takes the shot. And it was a good shot, just collected by the goalie. Another face-off coming up in Monument zone. 5:20 left in the first period. Fraser is up 1-0 off of a Kai Moon score with a assist from Madsen. Moon taking the face-off. Sends it back. Shapansky not quite set. Fight for it. Trying to keep it in. Is McNeil along with Copa, I believe. Puck's gonna get... I'm not sure what's going on. It's the puck's directly behind us. Sent out. Cleared out. Puck goes over towards Moon. Moon has it. Gets it into the Monument zone. Sends it up. Takes a swat at it, and the goalie able to smother with his body. Like our gonna have Shapansky, McNeil, Moon line right now. Purdy and Kolpa back in defense. Kolpa has it. Been taking a lot of slap shots this tournament, and they've done well for us. At the very least, we get it down where it needs to be. Off and hope for a rebound. Monument gonna take this one. They're skating it down. Puck is pitched against this far wall right underneath us. Fraser player is kicking, which means it's probably a good hit. It just happened that I missed. I still can't see the puck. I'm not sure where it is. Looks like Monument has it. Sending it towards the goalie. Ridge deflects with his leg pad. Puck back still along this far corner. Where Moon's going to come out. Brings it down. Gets it cleared out. Moon still on his own. He's going to have 2 to beat. Back to McNeil. McNeil tries to get it in, just a little too much traffic, and Monument picks this one up. Because we made a defensive change in there in a good spot. Daily Gold putting a lot of pressure on. Shot taken, bounces off the metal, and is bounced up into the netting for a second. Looks like Thor has it. Thor Waldo battling in the far corner. And where it's really hard to see again. Puck comes out with Monument in possession. They're trying to wrap around looking for a shot. Sent over, interception by Shapansky. He sends to McNeil, and we're able to get that one clear. McNeil comes along, gets tripped. And puck is going to go back to Monument as they come in. Shot taken, saved by Ridge. Puck right in front for a quick second. Daily Gould able to swat that one out. Then another puck comes screaming through the crease. They're trying to get it cleared out. So another save by Ridge off of a hard shot from the blue line. Puck back, Thomas has it, waiting for someone to help him out. A lot of pressure in this far corner. Thomas coming out with it, makes a move, loses possession though. Monument has it, sends it out, dumps it in. Picked up by ODG. He's going to bring it around. He's got a full head of steam here. Brings it around 1. He's dangerous when he's like this, folks. Watch out. Here he comes. Down the ice, all the way to the front door. Oh, he loses it right at the last second, almost. Puck goes back to Daily Gold, takes a slapper. Oh, man, an 80-mile-per-hour No go. Thomas sending one in again as well. Monument has possession, put a little bit on, and we're going to have this puck exit the zone. Daily Gold there first to it. Poke that away. Monument's going to have a shot to take. They have opportunity to take a shot. They do a rebound, and it's just a little off the mark. Thank goodness. Sent back. Gunner waiting. Intercepts before any harm occurs. Coming down is going to be Thomas. He's right there. Brings it back behind. Sends it along the boards. We are making a change. Here comes Kolpa. He keeps it in, though. Kolpa dumps it far along the boards. Madsen pokes at it. Monument trying to clear. Back to Purdy. Purdy makes a move. Rebounds off the boards. Thomas has it. He sends it back along the boards. Back to Kolpa. Kolpa sends it back. He finds Judah. Looking for someone out front. Oh, he had Madsen for a quick second. And it's going to get all the way cleared out. Kolpa recovers. Sends it out. Finds the Garmo. Garmo finds Madsen. Madsen makes a move. Offsides, though. Yep, we're going to have the call. Offsides call on Fraser. Coming up for a reset. We are just at a minute left here in the first period. Fraser up 1-0. Face-off going to be taken by Moon. Sent back to Purdy. Purdy tries to dump in, gets it deflected off of the body. It does go in, though. Picked up by Purdy. Back to Shapansky. Shapansky to Moon. Moon brings it up. Sends it back towards Purdy. They're going back and forth here. Moon has it. Bringing it in. Sends a shot in off the goalie's pads, and I think it's a smother. You know what, folks? That was actually a score. I didn't see any celebration or anything. We scored on that one, and I believe Moon might have got that one in. It looked like the goalie smothered it. And then I saw Purdy at the back of the net. I'll have to get some clarification on who got this score, and we'll get back to you with that. So Fraser up 2-0 here with 30 seconds ticking down. I think it was probably a Moon 5-hole that was either so quick it bounced back off the back of the net, or just barely squeezed in. And then very little celebration. I couldn't tell what happened. I don't think anybody really knew. Shot taken down. Miles has it. He's got the alternate captain on badge on today. It's good for him. Puck gets sent back down. Purdy going to collect, and that's going to do it for the first period of play. 2-0 Fraser up. Check with my statistician here to see who got the credit on that second goal, and I'll let you know. Vanya putting up a stiff defense so far. We've had a little bit more shots on goal than we've seen the past few games in the third period against us, and playing pretty stout right now. So anyone's game here, but Fraser up at the moment 2-0. Everybody stand up. We believe it was Kai with the second goal, and that's going to give him 2 if that stands. Nobody celebrated.
Right, exactly.
we're going to go with official stats. That was a Kai Moon score with an assist from Purdy. That's going to give Kai 2 both goals for the game. Fraser has the back and forth we're going here in neutral ice at the beginning of here, the second period. Monument going to send it down. No icing was called. Waldo collects, brings it around. Reverses course. Sending it down, he's going to find McNeil. No fighting for it, taking it back around. Monument has it. Back over, Matson going to try and get it cleared out, and he's going to bring it down himself. He's got Thomas coming with him on a 2-on-2 battle here. Matson has it in the far corner, sends it out. Deflection off the goalie. Looked like that would have been a great opening for Judah as well. But just didn't bounce the right way. Uh-oh, we're going to have a 2-on-1 opportunity for Monument. Saved by Ridge. Stood in firm there, keeping that little breakaway from hurting. Monument picks up the loose change here as we're battling for it at the far walls. Waldo, Neil helping out, and no whistle. I keep hearing a sound that sounds like a whistle. I have no idea what that sound is. Maybe it's somebody whistling. I thought it was a stoppage, but good thing the boys did. All right, bringing it down around the Fraser end of the ice, or on the offensive end of the ice for Fraser. Puck's going around the boards. Judah kicks it up, loses it for a second. Puck goes down, back around the boards. Out towards Moon, he's in. Moon has it. He's having a great tournament, is Moon. Moon has it, makes a move, brings it around, got a reverse course, looking for some help. Sends it back to McNeil. Loose puck in the far corner. Puck goes out. And we're gonna have, it's gonna go all the way down. We have Purdy racing for it, and we're gonna have an icing call. Puck on the far corner, ready for the face-off. We're gonna have a Moon balance the Garmo line. Kolpa and Purdy at defense. Back, it's gonna exit the zone as Purdy goes to collect. Monument in pursuit, back to Kolpa. Kolpa sends it out, center ice, right below us, so we're not able to collect that I can see. Moon has it, he's gonna take it out. Center ice, bringing it down. Trying to get it in, stops for a second, dangles, and dumps it in. Loose puck back in the corner, Monument has it. Chipped out, DeGarmo comes up with it, gonna wrap it around, sending it up to Kolpa. Kolpa, here comes, that looked like the slapper was just a little off the mark, caught up in a Monument player's skates. Puck's gonna exit the zone. Kolpa battling to keep it in. Monument brings it down. Looking for someone across ice to pass it to, and it's going to go errantly out. No icing has been called. Bellis, the first one racing down to it in the far corner. Trying to clear it. Back to Kolpa. He's lining it up. We know what's coming. Oh, nice shot, but off the goalie's leg pads. DeGarmo collects, sends it back around. Moon has it. Moon bringing it around, looking for some help. A lot of traffic weaving in and out. Sending is going to find Purdy. Purdy skates it in, sends a shot off of the goalie, I believe, and Monument comes up. Still haven't been able to clear as Miles kept it in. Miles kept it into Glenn. Oh, it's a great series of events for Kolpa as he kept it in twice. He tries to bring it up, and we're going to have DeGarmo bringing it down the ice quickly. Putting on that full head of steam, here he comes. Sends the shot in. It's like off the goalie. I think I heard some iron maybe even, so. Stoppage and play giving us a chance to relieve some players. 2-0 and 10 minutes left in the second period. Fraser up. Face-off going to be taken by Judah Thomas. Thomas sends it out. Looks like Monument wins the face-off as they're looking to collect. Sends it down. Waldo fighting for it along the boards. Monument picks this one up. Going to get it out of their zone and comes racing down. He's a pretty fast skater. Going to send it over. thought he could get that with the reach of his glove, but went right by him in the far corner pocket. Gonna cut this score 2-1. Face-off going to be taken by Thomas. Sent back towards Madsen. Madsen has it. Dumps it in. Loose puck going to get sent around the Daily goal. He brings it around. Fighting for it. Looks like the puck's going to exit the zone as Waldo collects. Waldo bringing it around. Waldo sending it out. Shapansky there in weight. Monument going to have it. Sending it out. Oh, we're going to have an offsides call. I was going to say, picked up by Thomas pretty quickly there, but I think we're offsides. Face-off coming right below us here. Moon going to take the face-off. Moon sends it out. Puck's going to bounce back into deep in the Fraser zone. Culpa collects. Culpa sends it across ice, looking for McNeil. Going to go back to Purdy, back along the boards. McNeil has it. Able to clear. Over towards Bellis. Bellis coming down. A lot of pressure on him. Puck is bouncing around, going to get poked at. Looks like Culpa sends it down. Bellis puts a lot of pressure in. We're going to have a call here. I don't know what the call is. Nobody's going to the penalty box, so I think it was an offsides. Moon taking the face off. Madsen DeGarmo with him. Madsen sends it out. Purdy picks it up, chips it in, gonna get it in to the Monument zone. Coke puck's gonna go. No icing is called. Loose puck picked up by Purdy. He's bringing it around. Chips it up. Looking for McNeil to send out towards Madsen. Madsen comes down. Over to Moon. Moon has it in the far corner. Sent out to Madsen again. Madsen has it. Tried to find someone in the crease. Bounces off. Purdy gonna take the slapper. Rebound by Kai. He sends it back to Madsen. Madsen sends it. Little off the mark, hits the netting back behind. Back to Moon. Puck's in front of a net, but nobody there yet to do anything with it. Puck bouncing around, back to Moon. He's picked it up. Moon has both scores in this game for Fraser. Moon bringing it up, looking for some help. Sending it out towards Kai. Kai back to Purdy. Purdy takes the slap shot. Oh, and saved by the goalie. Monument has it, going to send it all the way down. That should be an icing call into this. All right, here we go. Face-off going to be taken by Thomas. Goes down, Shapansky fighting for it. Far corner, Monument comes up, they bring it back around. Far wall where I can't see. I'm leaning over, trying to. Puck's gonna get it out as it's below us. Gunner sending it over to Waldo. Waldo trying to get it cleared in, finds Thomas. Puck goes back to Monument though, as they come down. Yeah, it's gonna line up. Saved by Ridge. He clears it out, sends it back around. Didn't quite get it. Sent back around far enough though, as Monument's going to have possession again. Far wall, back behind the netting. Shapansky racing for it, battling another player for Monument. Back to Thomas. Thomas has it. Thomas coming up the ice with it. Sends it out to find DeGarmo. DeGarmo back to Thomas. Thomas comes out of a crowd. Sends it out into the goal. He's able to make the save for Monument. Monument trying to get it cleared out, and they do. Have to have a foot race here. There's probably no icing on this call. Waldo has it. Sending it back around. Back to DeGarmo. DeGarmo with it. Sends it up. Looking for Thomas. Gonna get sent back deep into Fraser's zone. Collected by Waldo first. Sending it up. Gets it cleared out to Kai, who was coming off the bench. Kai brings it down. Puck sent over towards DeGarmo. Going for the one-timer, but Eric sets up. Monument has a 3-on-2 here. Opportunity. Brings it around. Just off the mark on their shot. Puck's going to get swatted around. Sent back around. Sent down to DeGarmo. DeGarmo tries to find Moon. Kicked up by Monument. They're going to be offsides. Flurry of activity here with 5:23 in the second. And the score is 2-1, Fraser up. Moon taking the face-off. Madsen, as well as McNeil with him. Back puck to Purdy. Fight for it. Gonna get it dumped in to the offensive zone for Fraser. Madsen comes around, collects first. Oh, he tries to find Moon on a beautiful wraparound again. No go this time though. Monument racing down. Comes down, saved by Ridge, pops it out. Puck between the ref's legs for a second. Monument sends a shot over. Madsen going to send it around the board. Looking for McNeil. McNeil has it, sends it back to Moon. Moon coming down the ice. He's got Madsen with him. Going to take the shot. Oh, there's a beautiful opportunity for a rebound for Madsen. Just a little hard off the shot though, and it went up into the netting. Face-off going to be deep in Monument zone. Looks like Thomas taking the face-off. Shapansky as well as DeGarmo. Out at wing. All right, face-off taken by Thomas. Sent it out. Looks like Monument picks up. Back to Owen. He's trying to find some help. Gets it across to Shapansky. Shapansky takes the shot in, gloved by the goalie. Face-off going to be taken again here in the offensive zone for Fraser. Thomas taking the face-off. Sent it out towards his wing. Shapansky tangled with some skates. Puck's going to come out. Ever on the defensive spot. Takes a hard slapper, and the goalie gloved it for a second and then dropped it. Monument has it. Kicked into their own zone as they're trying to reset. Miles putting some pressure on. Picked up by Kolpa again. Kolpa coming down. 3-on-1 opportunity. Goalie saved the slap shot. Back to DeGarmo. Sent out, trying to find Kolpa in the slot. Monument has it, ships it around, and we have a stoppage in play. I think the puck might have gone up into the netting. We'll see. Moon taking the face-off. Sent over towards Madsen back. Got a puck's going to exit the offensive zone. Gunner coming to collect. Gunner down to Madsen. Right below us. Puck is loose out in the far corner. But I'm trying to lean over to see. Going to get picked up by Moon. Back to Daly. Lines it up for a shot off the goalie's pad. McNeil reverses it. Puck back along the far walls. It's going to get bounced loose. Dangerous puck here is Waldo coming in for it. Waldo first one there. It gets it on the net. Brings it up. Tries to find McNeil. Does not exit the zone. Puck's still loose here. Monument sent around. Shot taken off the mark. Looks like Kai has the rebound. Kai has it, bringing it down. A lot of pressure here. I don't think it's in the zone. It's back around. Madsen loose, number 91 for Monument takes a shot, saved by Ridge. Puck's gonna go out into the open, another shot and save. Jackson trying to clear it, back to McNeil. McNeil looking for help, sends it up, gonna find Moon. Kai has got one to beat. Brings it around, gets tangled up. Picked up by McNeil. To Daly. Gold sends it out. Loose puck's gonna come up to Waldo. Waldo sends it in easily. Battling for it. Monument gonna come up with it. Gold putting the body in there. Sending it out. Monument has it, sends it out. Bounce off Ridge's leg pad. With Waldo collects, sending it around. Thomas coming around. Thomas bringing it down. Monument collects again. Puck's gonna get bounced out of the zone. DeGarmo has it, send over towards Kolpa. Kolpa gets it in, it bounces off a stick and goes into the Monument zone. Gonna get collected, I believe. That is Shapansky sending it out, looking for someone at home in the slot, nobody there. Puck bouncing around, back to DeGarmo. DeGarmo to Kolpa, he's out. As Monument picks this one up, just a little hard on the pass there. Puck comes around, Monument trying to set up. Pressure put on by Kolpa. Sent out, picked up by Shapansky. Shapansky comes down, gets it cleared out. Looking for some help, sends it out. There's Purdy. Puck is loose. Miles able to use the body to deflect, sends it out to the ODG, sends it up. Monument gonna have this one. We're at 39 seconds here in the second. Loose puck, kept in neutral ice. DeGarmo tries to get it over to Madsen. A lot of pressure. Monument is playing very well and putting a lot of pressure on us. Sent up. Kolpa collects. Brings it around. We're at 17 seconds. Puck goes around. I don't think Moon saw that as the puck went around. Far corner. It's Kolpa. Gets it out to Moon. Moon tries to find Kai, sends it back in the far corner, bounces around. That's going to do it for the second period of action. Fraser up and score 2-1. Hard-fought battle here. This game. So far, Monument playing as tougher than anyone else has this entire tournament. A lot of opportunities for both teams. These goalies are doing very well, though, for both teams. Face-off taken. Sorry. Monument fan asking for the link so they could watch as well. Face-off taken, sent out. Gonna go into Fraser's zone. They're Monument lining it up for the shot. Put a little pressure on. Saved by Bobo. They should have just let him hold on to it. But they got brought out. Monument able to swap that one in. And that's going to tie the game at 2-2. We're going to have to get a little offensive pressure here and get some points on the board. Tie game. All right, face-off going to be taken by Thomas, sends out. Brand new game here at the beginning of the third as we are all tied up. Sent back, going to get into the monument zone. They're able to chip it out. We're going to have a call. I believe it's an offsides call. Judah Thomas taking the face-off. Sent out. Monument picks this one up. Is brought down by Madsen. Madsen brings it down. Looking for some help in the slot. Sends it out. Monument there. Picked up by DeGarmo. Shot, and I believe a score. And that was going to go to Thomas. Looked like DeGarmo might have deflected the puck back to Thomas, and he was able to score that one. That was another one where it's hard to see the action down there, but that's going to put Fraser up 3-2. Moon here taking the face-off. He's got Shapansky with him, as well as McNeil. Back, Fraser wins this one, sends it out. Purdy chips it in. It's going to go into the offensive zone. Battling for it, trying to keep it there. Shapansky on the far wall sends it out. Moon has it. Moon's bringing it around, looking for some assistance. Back to Bridger. Bridger back along the walls to Kai. Kai tries to shuttle it out. Fighting for it along the far wall. Puck's going to go out to Kolpa. Kolpa sends it back along the walls. Still on the far wall. Puck's battling now, not moving very much, as it's just going back and forth. Moon ends up with it though, has to get it around the referee. He makes him move. The ref is almost like a burden for him right now. Sends it back to Moon. Moon's going to take the shot. Oh, power down, but didn't go in. Oh, it's so close to clinker off the iron. Puck's going to get swung around. Here comes Colper trying to keep it in. He does. He gets bodied though. Over to Purdy. Purdy takes the shot. Back to Kolpa. And puck's going to get cleared all the way down. Bobo has it, sends it over to Shapansky. Up, rebounds it up, banks it off the wall, sends it down. Miles has it, trying to get it out. The Monument's more interested in playing against her than pushing Miles around instead of playing the puck. Puck goes down to Thomas. Thomas to DeGarmo. DeGarmo has it along the far wall. Tries to find someone in the slot. Nobody home. Puck's going to get taken. It's going to get cleared out. Monument has it. Sending it down. Poked up. Waldo's got it. Bringing it around. Going to get it around the net. Sends it up. Gets it cleared. A little hard. No ice has been called. Thomas coming down. Skating for it. Monument player has it. Sent down to DeGarmo, and smothered by the goalie. It was a beautiful pass from Thomas to DeGarmo, but the goalie able to eat that one. Face off here in our offensive zone. 10:45 left. Third period. Score 3-2. Fraser up by 1. Face off taken by Thomas. DeGarmo has it, sends a shot in off Thomas's body. Goalie dives for it. Puck goes around as Monument has it. Trying to get it cleared up. Get it out the center ice. Looks like Waldo should be the first one there. Waldo has it, looking for help. Trying to get it out of the zone. Takes a shot off of Waldo's body. Monument still with possession. Sending the puck down along the far wall. Going to have an open shot in front of the net. Bridge able to deflect with his body. Puck's going to go down. Defender for Monument takes it off of the leg pads for Ridge. Got to get it cleared out, boys. Let's go. Here comes Gunner. Gunner fighting for it. Tries to kick it up to himself. Monument slings it back around. And I think this one's going to exit all the way. Foot race for it. Monument comes up. Going to get it in. Picked up by Thomas. Trying to get it cleared out. Oh, he was trying to find DeGarmo. who would have had an elected. Monument has it off of goalie. He sends it back after Ridge. He sends it back around to Waldo. Sending it out. Oh, Fraser player kicked it in. Back to Monument. Sent it. Same with Ridge. Puck's going to go down to DeGarmo. DeGarmo shuttles it in. Lets it dump as we're trying to get some fresh bodies in after a long shift. Moon in the far corner. Moon has it. Bringing it around, looking for some help. Sends it around the boards. Going to get over to McNeil. McNeil has it, sent it back. Purdy coming up to take it. Purdy chipping it in. Backing around. McNeil has it right there at the doorstep. A lot of pressing, but I think they're going to say the Monument goalie held on to that one. .8:43 left here in the third period. Fraser up 3-2. Moon taking the face-off. Sends it down to Matson. Matson trying to find someone in front of the net. Matson back to Moon. Moon bringing it around. Moon kind of slowly waiting. Gets pushed through. Sent back over to Matson. Dumped off. Purdy's got it. Purdy's kind of waiting for a second. Purdy puck's going to get bounced around. Going to have a Miles able to get a good back check there. Monument sends it down. Shot from the defensive spot, intercepted by Kolpa. Brought down. McNeil racing for it. And Monument going to clear it, but we had some players basically coming off the bench. He sends to Purdy. Monument just shuttles it down as they're going for a change too. Back to Shapansky in the far corner. Shapansky lets it go to DeGarmo. DeGarmo has it, sends it to McNeil. Gets swatted back away. Ever has it, bringing it around. Ever reverses course. Sending it down, trying to find Shapansky. Puck bounces into the offensive zone for Fraser. Thomas coming down. He's got it. Puck is right in front and smothered by the goalie. Face-off going to be taken by Thomas. Sent back to Gould. Gould sends the shot off. Deflected by the goalie. Sent out right in front. Oh, it was open for a quick second. But Monument has it. They're bringing it down. Monument lining it up. Trying to take the shot. Deflected by Gunner. Puck gets poked out. Puck is sending errantly, though. Judah sending it back to Shapansky. Shapansky gets it cleared out. DeGarmo sending it up to Thomas. Thomas back to DeGarmo. Some great passing going on here. Sent in. Oh, just the shot was right there for Judah. Couldn't quite get it in. Puck sent out. Here comes Goulds. Shooting it down. Monument trying to wrap around the boards. Puck kicked in by Thor. Still in Fraser's offensive zone. Fighting for it. Puck's going to get bounced around still. Kind of loose. Let's see if Monument trying to clear. Waldo pokes it away. Has it himself, but we're going to have an offsides call. New shift coming on for Fraser. We're going to have Moon, Matson, and Bellis, with Moon taking the face-off. Moon comes up with the puck, sends it in, but Monument able to steal away, sends it down. Kolpa collects. Kolpa to Purdy. Action right below us here. Puck gets sent along the boards. Purdy racing for it. Comes around the boards. Going to be picked up by Matson. Matson the Moon. Moon has it, looking for help. He's got an off-angle shot there. Can't take it. Oh, tries to find Purdy, who was in the crease. Another shot taken by Bellis. Swatted away. Purdy to Moon. Moon makes a move, gets past one, gets past two. To Purdy. Puck swatted around, goes around the boards. Kolpa coming up, trying to keep it in. Puck's going to get bounced out. Foot race for it. Purdy's going to come up with the puck, though. Bringing it down. Purdy sending it in. Brings it down. Purdy back around the boards, going to find Moon with it again. Sending it around. Back along the boards. Miles going to have to keep this one in. Miles does. I think Fraser's going for a change. We don't have a lot of players sitting around there. Puck. All right. Monument comes up. Bringing it down. Moon putting the pressure on. We're going to have an offsides call, I believe. Thomas, DeGarmo, McNeil out on the offense right now. With Thomas taking the face-off. Picks it up, chopped that. Here in Fraser's zone. Poked away. McNeil comes up with it. Trying to get it cleared. He's able to get it cleared out. Monument has possession. He sends it back down. Monument bringing it down, sending it out. Off of the leg pads of Bobo. Puck back. Battling for it is Gold. Along with Waldo. Far corner. Puck brought out. Going to get caught up behind. And gloved by Bobo. All right, we are down to 4:12 here in the third period. Fraser up by 1. Puck sent out. Monument defender trying to take that shot. It's a little off the mark. As Monument comes up with it, they're bringing it around back to their defenseman again. Doesn't quite make it, but Monument able to take the shot. Coming down. Puck's going to go to Waldo. We need to get this one cleared out. Still no. Monument has it at the blue line, sends it down. Daily Gold there. Taking a hard shot at it, trying to get it cleared out, and it's going to get out. Puck's going to go all the way down. Back over to Waldo. Waldo has it. Tries to get it up to DeGarmo at the point. Puck sent down. Looks like Monument still with possession here in this far corner, but I can't see anything. And picked up by DeGarmo. He's putting up on a full head of steam. Here comes Owen. He's coming down. He's going to take the shot off the goalie. Still loose. Monument picks it up. Monument coming down with it. Owen bodies him down. Puck's going to go loose back behind Fraser net. Daily Gold has it, sends it around. Daily Gold has it again. Monument taking the shot in, going to get collected by Waldo. We need to get it out of here because we're trying to exit the zone, and I think it is going to exit. Right below us, here comes DeGarmo. He comes up with it. He's got one to beat so far. Loses possession. Monument's going to pick up as Fraser went on a quick change. Nice steal by Kai Moon. Just picked the pocket on that one. Here comes Kaido taking the shot. Oh, it's a great slapper just off the mark. A little bit wide left. Shapansky keeping it in. Sent back to Kolpa. Kolpa has it. Sends a hard shot in. Oh, it looked like there was an opportunity there. The goalie able to deflect it the right way away from Moon. Moon back. If we can just keep it down here for the next 2 minutes. Oh, well, that was too quick to say that. Just here comes Monument down the ice. Poking at it, saved by Ridge. Puck is down at the Monument blue line. Their defenseman takes the hard shot, deflected before it makes it. Picked up by Matson. He's bringing it around. Matson trying to bring it up himself. Monument has it. Knocked away by the blocker of Bobo. Need to get it out. Picked up again by Monument. Come on. Need to get this one cleared. Shapansky has it. He does get it cleared. Banks it off of the boards all the way down. I don't know if we're having icicle. We do. 124 left with Fraser up by 1. Gonna have to put this in overdrive, boys. Finish this one up. I think Monument's feeling the upset. And oh, they're pulling their goalie, so Monument with the empty net here. As we are at 124 and a face-off deep in Fraser's zone. Face-off going to be taken by Moon. Kicked out. Monument takes the shot, deflected and way over. Back over to the Monument defenseman. A lot of pressure put on by Bellis. Back over to Moon. He sees that empty net and he swings for it. And he scores! Empty netter by Moon and a hat trick. That's Moon's second hat trick in this tournament, I believe. I don't think it's his third. I think it's his second. He saw that empty net and he just lined it up. Just like a shark smells blood in the water. With 1:06 left, Fraser up now by 2. Face-off taken, sent over to Thomas. Monument says they're not done yet, though. They're bringing it down. Takes the shot, deflected off the bridge. Back in, picked up by Waldo. We're under a minute to play. Let's just get this one cleared out and call it a day. Sent over. Puck's going to exit the zone. We got a Monument player down, hurt. Waldo coming down with it. And puck's going to get cleared to the zone as Daily Gold has it. Sends it all the way back up. No ice was called. I know now ice was called. Okay. 25 seconds left. Fraser up 4-2. Face-off going to be taken by Thomas. Kicked away from the shot. Saved by Bobo. Back in the far corner. We're just trying to ice this puck. Keep it pinched up against the boards. Out it comes, though. Here comes Thomas. He's bringing it down. We only need to waste about 10 more seconds here, and this one's ours. Daily Gold has it. Brings it up. Gets it in. Sends it back along the far boards. Thomas has it. Gonna send it out. That's gonna do it. Fraser undefeated in the tournament so far, and that's 100%. We're going to the championship game tomorrow morning. And I believe that is bright and early at 7 a.m. 4-2 is your final score. Three in for Moon, and I think 1 was given to Thomas. A lot of good saves also by Bobo there. I didn't keep track, but I'm going to just spitball it and say at least 25. All right. Good game, folks. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good Sunday.